I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. As time ticks by, and still I try. No rest for crosstops in my mind. On my own, here we go. My eyes feel like they're gonna bleed. Dried up and bulging out my skull. My mouth is dry, my face is numb. Messed up and spun out in my room. On my own, here we go. My mind is set on overdrive. The clock is laughing in my face. A crooked spine, my senses dull. I'm past the point of delirium. On my own, here we go. Feel like they're gonna bleed. Dried up and bulging out my skull. My mouth is dry and my face is numb. Messed up and spun out in my room. On my own, here we go.
Hey everybody, it's the top of the hour, and even in a comedy theater that's been closed for 13 straight months, we still don't start on time. That's not something comedy shows do. We're keeping that tradition alive. So grab yourself a snack, get something to drink, get all comfy cozy, share out the link with your friends and family not already in the stream, because regular exclusive blend will begin in about 2.5 minutes.
The one that makes me scream, he said. The one that makes me laugh, he said. And threw his arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I'll promise you, I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Spinning on that dizzy edge, I kissed his face and kissed his head, and dreamed of all the different ways I had to make him go. Why are you so far away, he said, and won't you ever know that I'm in love with you, that I'm in love with you. Soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strangers, angels dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream. You're just like a dream. Me into shape. I must have been asleep for days. just to breathe his name. I opened up my eyes and I found myself alone above a raging sea that stole the only one I loved, and it drowned him deep inside of me. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strangers, angels, dancing in the deepest
Welcome to the virtual
ocean,
Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for regular exclusive blend. Please welcome to your screen,
You're just
Fort Lawson.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Regular Exclusive Blend, a improvised show with some regular performers you know and love, and an exclusive guest. This evening, your regular performers are Andy Soroyan, Jess Dupree,
Oh, so good.
Jesse Jones,
Oh.
and our exclusive guest is Tracy Burns.
Yay.
Oh, you're the good one.
You're like,
Good one. I'm good handling.
We're all like, we're so
Now I'm
evil.
bad.
Yes.
Now I'm bad. Now I'm good. Now I'm good. Now I'm bad.
But what
Regular
happens if you
exclusive
do like
Oh,
what?
The other
Like,
way?
one goes out and one goes in at the same time. What does that mean?
You have borderline personality.
oh, I'm excited. This is, you can tell we are brimming with all kinds of creative juices this evening. So, for those of you who may be here for the first time, Regular Exclusive Blend is an improv show. We're going to be creating characters and places off the top of our heads before your very eyes, maybe for the very first and last time ever. And all we need to get started, although we're kind of on a roll already, is a suggestion from all of you. Now, normally we'd be in the same place and you just shout out some sort of fun word and we'd hear it and say, ah, yes, and get started. A little bit different virtually. I will prompt you for a suggestion, then click the live chat in whatever streaming service you're using tonight. Type in your suggestion. Good man Jesse Jones here will be watching. Let us know what you're typing in there. We'll pick one and off to the races we'll go. So this evening, we're going to go back to a similar format for those of you returning. I'm going to give you a word, and I want it to inspire your suggestion. So when you hear my word, the first thing that you think of, type that bad boy into the chat window. And tonight, it is fantasy. When you hear the word fantasy, just think about it and type that in there, and we'll see what we get.
All right. Again, as this show does, we're equally spread out over all of our platforms because we can't get you all in one. That's fine.
everyone has their loyalties.
Yeah. So we got folk over on Facebook, we got folk over on Twitch, we got folk over on YouTube. So now it's the lag race. Who gets their suggestions in first? And we've gotten one from each. It's
Three-way tie.
It's a photo finish.
yeah. So far
Cap
we've
finish.
got dragons,
Mm.
volleyball. Wand, fiction. Let's see if they keep rolling in here as people keep tossing them through space and time at us. So far, that's
Strong work so far.
Yeah, that's what we've got. Oh, come on, everybody. That's all right. I think people are having dinner. We caught them at a bad time.
Well, it's hard to give suggestion with your mouth full. You know.
I'm eating ribs. I can't type.
All right. Let's see. Going back through dragons,
Dragon.
volleyball, wand, fiction, castle. Well, that's what we've got at the moment. I hate to say, oh, let's go there, and then they'll all flood in, but we might just have to go with what we've got.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll be inspired by the suggestions too. I'm liking. I'm feeling wand. I don't know how y'all are. Wand
Yeah.
sound.
I love it.
Lava?
Wand.
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 All right.
Wand.
Thank you all so much for your suggestions. Even the ones that are coming in right now that we're not able to hear. Those especially. Thank you. We really appreciate it. I mean, you're part of it. You're part of it. Don't let technology get you down. We're gonna use wand tonight. So we're gonna cup up and get started with wand. Thank you. Here we go.
So in about 45 minutes, they're gonna open up the park. Okay.
Okay.
And
I'm ready.
apparently you got your robe on early. Okay. So right. That's good. That's good.
Is there, how long is it again until I get to wear one of those beautiful green ones you got on? I mean,
this one right here of
that's
a master wizard.
Yes.
Look, it's Charlie, right?
Yes.
Charlie, look, I was working at this park long before Harry Potter the books were even written. Okay. So I watched this whole, fabled alley around us being built, and I had to work my way up from, having to polish the dragon. I'd have to climb that tower over there every day and polish the dragon, make sure that the flame spewing nozzle was clear. After that, I had to go, and work in the cafeteria and make Scotch eggs all day long. It took me a long time to work in the wand shop.
I want all of you have all of this knowledge that I want. I teach me everything you know.
Okay, well, let's start with this. This is a broom.
Okay. All right. And I get to fly this, right? This is, I get to ride it around.
Yeah, you can ride it around, but you're gonna ride it on the ground, okay?
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna sweep it.
Oh,
because we need to make sure
use it like what it's for.
Morning. Just off to polish the dragon.
Okay, then. That's Agnes. She's
Whoa.
actually had to polish the dragon now for nearly 6 months. I don't know if she's got a future here. Agnes, make sure to strap in before you start climbing.
Yep. Got it.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Charlie, look. The only reason you got to skip out on that and come straight to wand shop was because you have a master's degree. You should be thanking your lucky stars.
I do, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When my parents first brought me here when I was 6, I was terrified of that dragon. I wouldn't even go past the pub area because that dragon would blow fire every once in a while. And there's a part of me that just wants to get up in. Anyone who can get that close to it without being afraid is amazing. The fact that you did it for so long.
I'll never understand you young people. You've been given you a golden ticket here, and it's like you want to step backwards. Look, if you're so fascinated by the whole thing, why don't you go help Agnes out so she doesn't fall to her death?
Oh, that's not what I mean. Do I call you? Oh, whoa, ooh! She came off there for a second.
They're polishing the dragon, polishing the dragon. Every morning, every evening, polishing the dragon.
Look, Charlie, you've been sweeping in the same spot now for 3 minutes. Just give me the broom and go help out Agnes.
See you tomorrow.
Well, now you've missed your shot. She's already back down.
Wait a minute. Do you want to polish the dragon?
More than anything, yes.
I've been waiting for this day. Waiting for this day when there would be someone new who would love to get up on the top of Fafnir.
Is that the dragon's name?
Yes, Fafnir the dragon. And you, young man, I can see it in your eyes that you're a natural dragon polisher.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Many come, only few stay, and only one has made it to the top for the last 150 days of time polishing the dragon.
That's a long time. I mean, it doesn't even open that many days a year.
True. I stay here all the time. Fafnir needs a lot of care.
Do you ever get scared up there, Agnes? I mean, you nearly came off there a second ago, but you just swung around his big horns and got back to it.
I know that if I ever were to fall, Fafnir would catch me. So I feel perfectly safe.
Agnes, don't spin tales for this kid. Look, Charlie, I'm going to tell you this right now. I fell halfway up on that thing and I nearly broke my back. People fall.
People fall, but Fafnir will save those that Fafnir loves.
Well,
Fafnir knows that I love him more than anybody, and so of course he will save me. In fact, I'll go up right now and I will prove to you that if something were to happen to me, Fafnir would save the day.
well, if you want to place your life in an animatronic dragon, you go ahead and do it. Look, Charlie, why don't you're just wasting time here. Why don't you go follow her out? Well, go follow her out then.
I will. Agnes.
I'm standing on my tippy toes, as you can see.
Wow.
At the very snout of Fafnir.
Oh, careful. Smoke's coming out of his nose.
Free. Oh.
Scene. I'm really very sorry. I truly am. I thought that was the prince you wanted.
I mean, I realize locked in a tower, I can't exactly be choosy.
True, you cannot, and it is my responsibility as your fairy godmother to make sure that you have a happy ending, and I just, he looked available.
Okay, so a couple things about that. One, it sounds like this is mostly on you, so I hope you're owning.
Well, I apologized.
Okay.
I recognize.
Okay.
It's the steps of forgiveness, right? It's recognize, apologize, and change your behavior.
Okay.
Ratch.
Sure.
I would treat you right. I would love you for the rest of my days.
Seriously, this is you thought this.
Well, you did say that you like someone who has a keen sense of smell, and who is better with their sinuses than somebody who has chronic allergies.
Okay, there was a really long questionnaire on this Prince survey. I didn't think we were going to get that deep, so deep that sense of smell was going to come into play here. That was a throwaway at best. I thought any of the other 35 features that I listed before has a keen sense of smell might have ticked something. Is there not like a deeper pool of princes available? Are there that many maidens that I get stuck with this?
Well, no, there aren't that many maidens. Okay. I just tried to get you the best one. I mean, I guess I could have gotten you the one, what was it, Prince Harold? He's tall, dark, handsome, rides horses every day. But he doesn't hunt. He, in fact, hunts hunters so that he can stop them from killing defenseless animals. And I think not only his country has a castle, they also have a castle boat. But it didn't match up with anything you wrote on the questionnaire. He was the person that you were supposed to be stars aligned or something, but it's not.
I am allergic to most horses, but there are a few breeds that I can ride for short periods of time.
Tag Jesse and Andy. They just don't understand, fairy godmother. I mean, I can't change it much more than this. Everybody answers exactly the same on this survey of princes. The first 45 questions.
Yes.
That's almost the whole survey.
I'm just saying, maybe I know that we're trying to go away from the old ways and using astrology and charting out these princesses' futures with their stars, and we want something more tabulated. I just think maybe we could just ask them what they want.
Tag Ford. Now, see, I don't even know how I would answer. There's strongly agree and strongly disagree.
And then the middle, if you don't care.
But see that I'm. So, would like someone strong and brave.
Yes.
Tag Jess. So, how long have you been on Cinder?
Since I ditched my fairy godmother, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, I like the old ways. I thought I could get some mice to sew me a dress or something.
Oh, yeah.
But it was
They
just
look good in a mouse dress, I gotta say.
I would have thought so too, but they just they gnawed at the seams. They wasn't even really, they weren't dexterous with their tiny little mouse fingers. It wasn't even it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So here I am.
So you want to go back to my hut?
I want nothing more than that.
All right.
Teen.
All right. Just wallet, keys, everything in the tub. Grab a tub. Put all your wallet, your keys, your shoes, laptops. You put them in there. We run it through, and then you get one of these.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Look, I mean, we really need to get in here, so I mean, whatever it takes.
What we're doing now is delaying that by having me have to respond to this, because obviously you need to get through here. You don't come through security on a whim. You need to get to where you're going, of which security is preventing. So, you want to add up how long that's been that I've had to redundantly explain the need and execution of a security station?
No, sir, we
Shut up, Lance. Shut up.
Okay.
We're sorry.
Okay.
We're sorry.
Okay. All right. This is okay. Step through. Okay. Go ahead and take your stuff. Enjoy your flight.
Is it my turn?
Please.
Yet?
I am
sorry,
still addressing your friend.
I am sorry.
He has shoes to put back on. There is a laptop that must be resheathed in its satchel. There are keys. I was going to say there are too many keys, but you know what? I'm not one to judge. You might be a janitor of a janitor school. That's the only way that I can explain and justify this many keys. But you know what? It's fine. Go ahead.
You're very keen. It's exactly what my position is.
Well, I've been doing this long enough. I can spot them. Get your stuff.
Yep.
Keep on going.
Don't encourage him. Just move. Go.
Oh, don't you tell me. You hurry up. Don't tell me. You're the one who.
Hey, Dougie. I'm just gonna rush on through real quick, okay?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm late for my flight.
Sure. Sure. All right. Put your item. Grab a tub first. How do you not know to already have a tub at the ready?
I mean, I've got here. Okay, I've got it. It's in the tub. All right. I'm pushing the tub through.
Okay.
You know that young woman. It's Doug. Is that right? Is that what she called you, Doug? Yes.
D-O-U-G. Yeah, that's very clever of you. That's keen observational skills that you were able. Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
Hey.
How you doing, baby? I gotta get through. I got my flight. Can I just pass through?
La 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 la.
Okay, I'll bring you back something nice from duty free.
Okay, you go ahead, right ahead.
Okay, look, I'm a man of principle, and I would argue this if I had more time. But I am shoving my bin through.
Whoa! That's a little aggressive. All right, we don't shove shove our way through security. You
I-
slide at best. You nudge under optimal circumstances. You don't shove. Sir, could you step out of line, please?
What, are you serious?
Could you very kindly step out of line?
What? All right, fine. I'll
Okay.
step out of line there.
Okay. I am going to pass this wand over you, sir. In the front, the back. You'll raise your eyes. What? Yeah. See? Got it charged up. All right, you got this. So
I'm gonna wait for you I'm not gonna be at the Noahs.
Felix,
I'll wait for you at the Noahs, and then I'll be at the gate. You have your boarding pass.
please do not let them take off. Please do
I
not
won't.
let them
I
take
won't.
off. Okay,
Just
don't
get
let them
through
take
this,
off.
okay?
I'm gonna get through it.
Sir,
love you.
if you would like to enjoy one of our many delicious Noah's bagels here on the other side of the security checkpoint, you will cooperate with the wanding.
Sir, Mr. Doug, I am here to cooperate. I do just want to point out before you use the wand on me that I do have a few metal objects within me. I have a few filaments up in here, and I actually did have a few screws put into place during a volleyball tournament back in high school.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you have sharp objects on your person?
There are some screws in my leg.
Are
They're
they
not
longer
sharp.
than 3 inches?
Well, I mean, I never saw them from my recollection of the description. I think that one of them is the metal plate is certainly longer than 3 inches.
Okay, we've got a plate. Guys, we've got a plate situation here.
These are in my body. They're in my body.
Oh, anybody can put something in their body, sir. All right. He has.
Plate right here.
Yeah.
Right here, Doug.
Oh.
Right here.
This gentleman has just admitted to snuggling. Look at me.
He's snuggling
Smuggling
danger.
contraband in his cavities.
No, it's not in my cavity. It's in my
Alright.
leg.
All right.
What?
And scene. I'm so excited. Francie, that we're finally going to get to do the whole role-playing game. I'm so happy.
I'm so, I stayed up for like 6 hours last night just going through the AD&D wiki. Like I just looked up every single feat and every single way to like min-max and everything, and it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna make so many great memories.
Oh, it's going to be great. And
So you must be the 2 new adventurers for the quest. Is that correct?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
Okay.
Francie.
This is Charity.
I love Cherry. That's my real name too. My parents named me Cherry after their favorite Bing fruit.
I'm sorry. That's your real name?
Yeah, Cherry.
Okay.
Charity, yeah.
So, Cherry, I just want to say that's going to be the last time that I ever say your real name, and it's the last time that any of us really should utter your real name, or was it Francine? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't go by real names in here.
Yeah,
I am
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I am known as the Orc Cleaver.
Orc Cleaver.
Or Cleaver.
Orc Cleaver.
So, we're still setting up the table, as you can see over here, and some of our adventurers have yet to arrive. Here comes Falcon's Breath.
Oh, Falcon's breath.
Oh, sounds cool. He sounds cool.
Please,
Are you the new adventurers?
Yeah, we are.
What are your names?
they're still coming up with them, Falcon's Breath.
Oh, well, I look.
I'm Angel Hair on High. That's my name. Angel Hair on High.
That's really good.
Oh, that's a beautiful name. I'm Falcon's Breath of the Woodland.
Falcon's Breath of the Woodland. That's really cool.
I think Angel Hair on High it has a very powerful ring to it. If you wanted, we do have a race of celestial beings that have visited within our realm. We could perhaps make your character to be a half-breed celestial beast and human, or possibly orc. That would help to explain your name, Angel Hair on High.
Oh, okay. So I'm a celestial beast. Half
Well,
beast and half celestial.
Yeah, like a
Yes.
diva.
Yeah.
yes.
Like celestial seasonings, like a tea.
Sure, I guess so. And as
inside.
as for you, have you come up with a name yet?
Oh yeah, I've got a name and I've got an entire backstory. Well, this is the basic backstory, and then I've got another book that is the entire tragic true backstory. And my name is Merc.
Merc.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Merc.
I'm not familiar. Falcon's Breath. Does that name Merc ring any bells?
Work for a pharmaceutical company.
Let me see the backstory.
While Falcon's Breath is looking at the backstory, I just want to point out that we do have an assortment of refreshments on the side. The rule that we have, and we stick hard and fast to it, is if you decide to have some refreshments, you have to eat them at the refreshment stand and not be in character.
And if you want any of this Chex Mix, you must answer Bog Bubble's riddles.
Ooh.
We have to come out of costume first, and so to get the snacks.
That's correct. And Angel Hair on High, I do want to introduce you to Bald Bubble.
Bog Bubble.
He is of a race of troll. They are known as Cave Troll of the Western Side.
Western Side Cave Troll. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Western Side Cave.
It's the most beautiful backstory I've ever read.
Oh, thank you.
It brought me to tears. Merc, you have had such a tumultuous past to have gotten here. Excellent work. This is beyond compare.
Aw, shucks. It's just my first time.
Oh, I can't believe that. You were born to do this. And you, Angel Hair on High, you came up with your name so very quickly.
I was thinking about it for a while. Okay, I'm not wearing my costume.
Oh, Angel Hair.
Chex Mix?
Oh, you're completely naked now.
Scene.
I mean, that's all a fork really is, right? It's you just slap like the letter U and I together, and it turns into a fork. I mean, anything. I mean, it's like some sort of magic spell. Anything you use with your hands is just a combination of two letters. Or three, I guess, but like maximum three.
Brad, our father is dead.
Don't skirt. I know. I'm here. I'm just.
Did you write a eulogy?
I'm gonna wing it.
What? You're gonna wing our father's eulogy?
I've known Dad my whole life. I know all about him.
Listen to me. Look, this was a very unexpected death, and many of Dad's business associates are in there, and they are waiting to.
But was it unexpected?
Yes, it was unexpected.
Alan, he's a firework maker. Dad is like one of the jobs on the list of mortality rate peak jobs. It's like dentists and this.
And now we will hear a eulogy from Franklin's eldest son, Alan. Oh, wait, not?
No, it's going to be Brad who's going to speak.
I got it. I got this.
Okay.
You can
Get away.
let me get to this podium here. All right. My dad was one of those people that when you said that he was your dad, people would do a double take. His name was made up of letters, like all of our names are. And actually, a lot of you out there share letters with him. And look at you all sitting on chairs. And what is a chair if not just two lowercase h's with an O connecting them together? What is a coffin like this one, but some weird elongated D's with maybe an I or two connecting them together? I wake up just like all of you, and I get out of my bed, which is sort of an O with maybe an upper two M's holding it up, and I think to myself, I'm surrounded by beautiful three-letter word things, and dad is a three-letter word, and I was surrounded by the most loving and caring father growing up. To me, an empty space has formed in my heart, the shape of a couple of D's and an A.
Tag everybody but Ford. I just want to say that I loved your eulogy. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Thanks, Grandma Pam. You're the first person who's come up and said something nice about it.
And I'm just so happy that the thousands and thousands of dollars that your father put into your education to be a typographer has really shown off.
He wanted me to. Thank you.
Grandma, Brad, you're not going to believe this. Apparently Uncle Richie was filming and he posted your eulogy on YouTube. I mean, it's gone viral.
I was going to say he's so inappropriate. That's surprising.
I mean, some of these comments. I'll be honest, Brad. Here, I mean, you can look for yourself. They're very complimentary, and I am a little bit surprised, to say the least.
Well, you would be. God, don't, Alan. I love you, but you're a stick in the mud.
You really were the worst grandchild. Really, just very boring. Very boring grandchild.
I always wrote thank you cards. Grandma, Brad never remembered anything.
But he did remember what an ampersand looks like, and he made my daisies in the garden all ampersands. So,
Grandma,
Alan, it's not about. It's not about. This is great. Thank you for showing me this. But it's not about us. Here, take your phone back.
Give it to me.
And two letter L's stuck together.
Thanks for bringing me to the beach. I'm making an ampersand castle.
Well, you're welcome. All I wanted to do was let you be outside. I know that you've been stuck inside for so long.
I know. Being in that tower it's been really a drag, but now you've taken me to the beach. Thanks, Igor.
You're welcome. Your skin looks radiant out here on the beach.
It's amazing what a little vitamin D will do for a girl. Being, in that tower all the time, I don't get a lot of sunlight. Hey, Igor, why did you decide to take me out of the tower and bring me to the beach?
Cut Tracy and Ford. I'm just saying that maybe we shouldn't do online video advertisements. To try and drum up business.
Well, it's an app game now. The app is just going. I mean, we've got a princess in as a consultant now, and we're just trying to stick with the times. I mean, Cinder is kicking us to the curb.
I'm sorry. I don't understand the issue here. I think we're doing great out there. I think we're making a lot of magical matches, and I think a lot of princesses who were in very similar situations are finding that special someone out there. So I don't understand your issue with making sure that it's seen by enough princesses and lackeys and toadies and henchmen. They need love too, is all I'm saying.
Everybody needs love. And I think that word of mouth is more than appropriate. We don't need to be spending millions of dollars on tiny little ads that only play for 3 seconds.
Can I then just point out,
please,
how much of a bog of a mess we got into with the Be Your Own Fairy Godmother campaign? That sounded like a lovely idea. Give wands out to the needy.
Everybody.
Let them do what they need to do.
You know what? I just wanted everybody to know how goddamn difficult my job is. That's all.
And we found out very quickly. I just uncursed I pray the last vomiting frog that came out of that mess. The things that I saw.
It's trial and error, and we're not gonna nail it on the first try. Okay, so we thought wands, little bibbity bobbity bullshit. We thought that might sort of get people a little excited about it.
They were excited, all right. Things were exploding. Pumpkins were turning into Volkswagens, and you know what? You would be better off giving every princess a sword and letting them go save their own princess. You'd be better off just flipping everything around. It would be.
It's a new time. I mean,
I can conjure a sword and armor just as easily as I can conjure a ball gown and a carriage.
No, that's not what I mean.
We should try that.
That's not.
We should try that. We should give all the princesses their ability to fight for themselves.
Cut back to the beach with Igor and the princess.
Igor, where'd this sword come from?
Well, it's part of a new era. I don't want to be a lackey or a captor, and I know I don't want to be. I want to be the hero. I want someone to save me.
Because I'm never going back to that motherfucking tower again.
Hooray!
Scene.
I want you to know that this whole thing feels a little bit like magic to me. I don't know if it's the same for you.
No, it is. I mean, as they say, you have to kiss a lot of frogs, and I just never thought I would find somebody so amazing.
It just feels like such a funny thing that it's kind of like full circle. It's like here we are, 30th high school reunion, and it turns out, come on, right? Like, you didn't even know my name back in high school. It's so funny.
It's such a bitch. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, it's okay. It's okay.
I've heard stories of people, reconnecting with their, boyfriends, girlfriends.
Right.
But I never thought it would be me. And of course, we never even dated because, you were, you were a mathlete, right? Weren't you a mathlete?
God, it's so embarrassing. I was. I'm looking around, in this mat room off of the gym. I always fantasized about making love to, a beautiful woman in the mat room, and now I've done it, and it's you, Charlene.
Yes, you were a mathlete, not a mathlete, right? A mathlete. Were you? Yeah.
So we watched a lot of Matlock, and then we reenacted it.
Oh, that's what I never knew what a mathlete was, and so it's good to know a lot of Matlock.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Tag Andy and Tracy. Oh, is anybody else gonna show up to wash off these gym mats? This club may have been a bad idea, Gary.
I think we really screwed the pooch on this one.
Tag him back in.
That was amazing.
Oh, you smoke. That's so rebellious. I always kind of figured you smoked. Sometimes I would watch you after mat league practice. You would be getting off of cheerleading practice, and I would just think, I'll bet she's rebellious.
Well, you were pretty rebellious just now on the mats. Your wish came true.
Wow.
Making love in the mat room. Who knew?
Poof!
Wrestlers.
That'll be $5.
Oh, sorry. Give me one moment. You do take debit, right?
Of course.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, here. Go ahead and slide that through. Thank you. Okay. Great. You take tips, yeah?
Certainly.
Okay. You have a touchscreen there, or?
No, it's right here.
Oh, great. Okay. 25%.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Poof.
So you have a genie? Is that what that?
Yeah, sort of. It's actually a futuristic genie. That's why it had a touch screen on its chest.
Wait a minute. Did you make a wish for me?
It's a little bit more confusing than that.
Well, I want to hear the whole story.
Well, here's the thing. I made a wish back when I was 17 and you were 17. I stumbled upon the genie from the future. That in itself is its own story. But anyway, I made a wish that I would make love to you at our 25th anniversary. But the genie's very literal. So literally we skipped from 17, all the way up to our, early
30th reunion.
Right. And so basically every memory that you have of the last 30 years is, it's fictional. It's not real. Neither of us have lived the last 30 years. We just literally, we jumped straight from 17 on. So, but it was worth it, right? It was worth it for me. That was amazing. That was a wish come true.
Wait a minute. So all my memories, all the things that I remember for the last 30 years are not really my memories?
Right, but
so Blade Runner. I've always wanted to be in Blade Runner. We both got our wish. Oh my God.
Except that Blade Runner never actually existed. That movie never that movie never happened.
Tag Andy and Tracy. Okay, so I'm going over your logs. There's you did a 25-year. You did a gapper. You invented histories for 2 individuals. You plucked them out of time, forward into the future, into a recreation of what would have been their 30th high school reunion.
Oh, don't forget, I even brought them back into
into like a recreation of their imagined high school mat room, which and it's was this like did you key this in? This is
$500. Yeah.
No. That's 5. That was 5. That was $5. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got.
That's on me.
Yeah, you got $1.25. You got $1.25 tip on that. That was 25%. That was.
Well, that's my bad.
That's a lot of resources. That's a lot of resources for a $5 wish. That's just.
Well, our motto is, do everything you can for your master, and I did everything. You know, the biggest wish is the smallest wish is still the biggest effort.
Okay.
It is true.
I don't need you coming to just.
I'm HR, so I'm just saying that. You know.
We had to have a mediator here for this because if I just had you come in here on your own, I was livid. I'm telling you, because if this was the first time this happened, this wouldn't be a thing, right? This wouldn't be a thing. We wouldn't be having this conversation. It would be an email. We could do this in an email. But this keeps you. Ooh.
Trello, CBT. All right.
I still don't know.
Two things you hear, 2 things you smell, 2 things you see.
So I have to. Okay, I hear failure, and I hear excuses. I see a failure and a terrible invoicing, and I smell horse shit coming from this fucking bargain basement trickster genie asshole.
Back to the mat room, and I guess Krispy Kreme never existed, and
Proof. Hi.
Hi.
My whole life is a lie. My whole life is a lie.
And
just for one
magical night.
Real magical, not so much. I mean, just for a little roll on a mat.
Worth
you know what?
$495, I'd say.
What?
What if I promised to put everything? Oh, I made a mistake earlier, Master. I need $495 more from you.
Yeah, well, you're not getting it from me. You know what?
Understandably,
I'm not coming back to the 40th reunion. We'll see what the next 10 years are like. See you later.
Charlene, are you telling me? Are you telling me that you would rather none of this happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I want to go back to 17. I want to live a real life. I want my memories to be real memories, not made up from some futuristic genie robot who is cheap and undercharges because he doesn't know his own value. I mean, if you can't even get a futuristic robot with self-esteem, I mean, come on.
All right.
Come on.
All right, fine. Genie, just reverse it all. Just reverse it all. I'll pay you another $5. Just reverse it all.
Okay.
Tag Andy and Tracy. The restocking alone is... What are you doing to the bottom line here? Oh.
And scene.
And that's our show.
Wonderful. Excellent. That was fun on a bun. Thanks again to Tracy Burns for being a spectacular exclusive guest.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Thank you. And thank all of you for joining us virtually. If you enjoyed the show, please consider going to the Stab Comedy Theater website and clicking the donate button so that we can keep doing fun improv shows for you, and other performers here in Sacramento can as well. We appreciate it and love all of you. It's Saturday. No, I almost did it again.
It's
Friday. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Got to
is.
get down on Friday. So maybe there's more to get down on this evening.
There is. Wasn't your fault last time that there wasn't, so I can understand the hesitancy. Yes, third Friday, that means it's improv. So we've got, we had your long form here. We got your short form next. It's Sacramento Improv Theater. The more gamey, basedy, improv-y sort of fun, if that's more your speed, then that's coming up at 9 o'clock, so a little over an hour from now. That's what we've got. One more show tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you one more time, Ford, Andy, Tracy, Jessica. So good. So much fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. And we're just gonna send you off to get some dinner, get all topped off.
Liquored up.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's Friday. Have some liquid dinner, everybody. And we will hopefully see you back here in a little over an hour for Sacramento Improv Theater. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Looks could kill you, would be, and it was your shotgun thing. What's up with that thing? I wanna know how does it happen?